The angels are coming for you, but listen. Your life could depend on this. Don't blink. Don't even blink. Blink and you're dead. They are fast. Faster than you can believe. Don't turn your back. Don't look away. And don't blink. Good luck. Happy Halloween, puny humans. It's this time of the year when everybody dresses up as unnatural beings and scare the living daylights out of each other. Therefore, I thought it might suit well for the current state of the entire world to make a video about everyone's greatest fear, the Weeping Angels. If you for some reason have lived your entire life underneath a rock, the Weeping Angels are an enemy from Doctor Who. They are often portrayed as stone statues that move when you look away from them, even if you blink, and they are faster than you can believe, as I said in the intro. If you want to understand more, I will leave a link in the description below. But before I start talking about how the Weeping Angels could be real, which is quite scary, I would like to tackle some other signs from the science fiction show Doctor Who that has been bothering me for a while. First impossibility on the list is the sonic screwdriver. This little multi-tool has the ability to hack any computer. It can open locks and it can scan for life forms. Now, any computer can hack another computer. What I want to figure out is how this little thing can affect other things through sound waves. Sound is just the air molecules moving in the air in a specific way. When you hear a plane take off or speak on a concert and you feel like it shakes in the ground, it's because the air molecules are pushing you. Like the air molecules are pushing this rock that I so cleverly portrayed with my whiteboard. There are actual scientists that do research on this today. A man by the name of Bruce Drinkwater, who is a professor at the University of Bristol, does his research on ultrasonic manipulation. He has managed to make tiny objects at the width of a human hair to move not using this type of waves, but these. He makes the objects spin instead of moving like this. So could the sonic screwdriver be real? Well, it is certainly not an impossibility. If Bruce Drinkwater is very good at his job, maybe in a couple of decades. Who knows? This next one is something I haven't seen a lot of speculation on. It is whether or not the Tardis actually can be bigger on the inside. Not time traveling, just bigger on the inside. Is that possible? Let me explain. There is a branch within physics that claims that there is an entire spatial direction that we can't see. Like, we have upwards, we have sideways, we have inwards and outwards, but string theory claims that there's a direction we can't see or can't move or physically understand. Let me introduce you to the story of Flatland, also known as the story of 2D land, two-dimensional land. In this country and in this story, the characters, triangle, circle and square, can only move two directions, upwards and downwards, and forwards and backwards. But suddenly, one day, here in Flatland, a three-dimensional object, a Tardis in this case, comes around. It lands, it flies over the two-dimensional direction, these guys cannot see outwards. They physically cannot see outwards. It lands here, and all they see is another square landing here. They can't see the lantern here, they can't see the doors or anything, only the square. So Circle decides that he wants to go inside the box, and he does. And he finds out that all around this thing is bigger than the square he first saw, because it moves outwards like this. And when he stands here, in this case, usually the Tardis would have like walls and stuff, but this doesn't. He can see everything that is 3D. 3D, not 3D. 3D, and he can see the walls here, he can see the camera over there, if we hold him like this, and he can even look into his own friends' brains and eyes and mouth and internal organs in general, because their organs are within their bodies, like this. And what his friend sees is that square that was here just disappears out of nowhere, like that. But suddenly the Tardis decides to leave him right here, boom, and he's back out of nowhere for these guys. And they ask him, "Where have you been? We have been looking for you everywhere." And he says, "I've not been upwards or downwards or forwards or backwards. I have been that way." Okay, he can't point towards the third direction because it is physically impossible for him. Now, imagine that you are the circle, and you are the triangle, and you are the square. This is how the Tardis would work. It would send you to another platform. It would send you to place another direction that is bigger on the inside. If you understand what I mean, which I guess you didn't. So, could the Tardis be bigger on the inside? Well, sure, absolutely. If string theory is correct, which we can't prove in any way, we can only say that string theory makes logical sense. If string theory is true, yes, the Tardis could be bigger on the inside. Not today, but maybe in 1,000 years or so. Who knows?
You can't prove string theory. At best, you can say, "Hey, look, my idea has an internal logical consistency."
And now, what you've all been waiting for, let's talk angels. So, how does a weeping angel work? Well, why don't you just ask the doctor? Maybe he has an explanation.
They are quantum locked. They don't exist when they're being observed. The moment they are seen by any other living creature, they freeze into rock. No choice, it's a fact of their biology. In the sight of any living thing, they literally turn to stone.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. The angels are quantum locked. But what does that even mean? While quantum locking is quite cool, it has nothing to do with the weeping angel as we know them, and more to do with magnetism. However, the doctor was onto something when he said quantum. According to quantum mechanics, an electron has the ability to be everywhere at the same time, as long as it is not being observed. The only thing that determines where it is chance. Now, imagine you have an ordinary ball, and you threw it towards a bucket with your eyes closed. When you open your eyes, most likely is the ball going to be inside the bucket. However, if you threw an electron at the bucket, if you could, of course, with your eyes closed, the electron has the ability to be everywhere, inside the room or outside the room, when you open your eyes. It can be everywhere, as long as you don't observe it. This could be possible inside an atom, and therefore transform the way the atom and the molecule in the weeping angel is. Therefore, it could turn into stone. In theory, of course, it only works at negative 273, I think. So, well, have some imagination, okay? It's science fiction, not science. Thank you for watching. If you want to see more of this stuff, you can click that subscribe button to get all the newest updates from my channel and officially be a part of my community at the Bow Theorist. If you want to get notified whenever I publish something, click subscribe and then the bell sign. If this particular video was very special to you, you can click that like button. It would really mean a lot to me. I will see you in about 2 weeks when I will rank all the Harry Potter movies. I'll see you then. Don't forget to vote for your favorite element in the monthly element contest down in the comment section. Who knows, maybe your favorite element is the next element of the month. Do you know why the Weeping Angels are my favorite Doctor Who villain? It's because they are the only villain that uses actual existing physics to be super scary. Like, the Daleks shoot lasers, Cybermen electrocutes you, while the Weeping Angels move when you don't look. And that is cool. That is pretty cool.